pause to make sure we're recording. I believe we're recording now. Hello, Counterintuitives. David Hodges here. I hope you know that by now. If not, you're brand new to the class and welcome to the new class. It occurred to me as I was relaxing here in my office that most of you don't know how to publish to the blog. So a brief tutorial on publishing to a blog. I'm going to share my screen with you here. This is our blog, Counterintuitivity. If you're brand new to the class, you might not know it, but the address is rucomp2.com. The letters R and U, and then COMP for comp, and the number 2, and then .com. RUCOMP, the number 2.com. This is what it looks like. And again, if you're brand new to the class, you don't know that here I'm scrolling over to the agendas, that every day before class, you'll find an agenda. You can review what you've missed by going to the agendas for 01, class on September 1st, and 02, the class on September 3rd. The others you see I need to update from an earlier semester. But let me take you now to September 3rd. There you'll find instructions on how to join the blog. So if you are brand new to the course, I've just shown you the course blog and how to find the agenda for class number 2. And there you'll find instructions on how to get yourself a WordPress account. All you need is a username. You do not want to start your own blog. When it gets to this point where you're offered a site and a domain, you can quit. And all you need is a username. The instructions are quite clear, but just take them slowly and don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get yourself a site or domain. You'll receive an email asking you to activate your WordPress account. And when you do that, you'll email me to let me know what your new username is. That's step 10. Email me your username so I can invite you to the Counterintuitivity blog. Send it to blog@davidhodges.com. Your classmates have done that already, and they're reading ahead into the agenda item for September 3rd, which is this white paper, at the end of which there is a task. I've rewritten the task this morning to make it a little clearer, what exactly it is I'm looking for. I'm scrolling now very slowly, finding my bulky mouse. Come on, mouse. Help me out. There we go. I'm going to drag this to the bottom. It's an extraordinarily long post, at the bottom of which you will find this task. The task called Take Home Assignment, a Practice Opening. You read the instructions and figure out what a practice opening is and how to accomplish the writing of a practice opening. And now I'll show you how to actually publish the thing. Going back to the first login of our blog, you'll notice the lack of something. I'm going to show you after I do log in what was missing. What this lacks is a way to write. Since I'm not logged into this blog right now, I'm just a visitor and I don't have authorship privileges until I log in. The login is located below your professor's head here, in a section called Login Here. Here we see register, login, entries, feed. That may differ from the one you see since I'm the owner of a bunch of blogs, but I'm pretty sure you'll find the link that says login. So let's do that. Login. Now, because you have a WordPress account, since you were in class on Thursday and we did it together, you'll enter your username, mine is David B. Dale, and continue. And then you'll enter your password, which I have done already, and continue. When I log in, inexplicably, I go to a dashboard page. I doubt you will, but I do. If you do, click on home and it will take you home. Or you can just cancel out of here and go back to the blog. As soon as you go back to the blog page, however you navigate to it, because you're logged in, you will find in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, at the black bar location, a little new logo called Write. It's a hyperlink. When you click on Write, you'll open an author page, which I have just done. And WordPress is being a little slow, but it will happen, most likely because I'm Zooming simultaneously. I'm going to click on Write and open up a page where writing takes place. Here we go. It's a blank sheet with a sidebar down the right that includes a few categories and important things. To add a title, I just activate the add title space, and I'm going to call this, which is what I want you to do. I'm going to call it practice opening and my username, David E. Dale. I want you to do exactly the same thing, except, of course, substitute your username. I'm going to click now inside the Start Writing location, and I'm going to dump my text, which I have pre-written and copied. So now I can just paste it in there. You can do the same. You can use a tab somewhere else to write your copy, or you can compose your work directly in here. This is about 100 words, which is what I'm looking for from you. If I wanted to change some things, I could use the what do we call this? The editing menu, I guess, to add italics or boldnesses. At the end of a paragraph, I hit end and it will automatically start a new paragraph for me. The practice is pretty simple here for your first post. I don't want to get complicated in formatting, but I do want you to put this work of yours into a category. I'm looking over on the right-hand side now of the sidebar, and I want to find my categories. Notice the word block is underlined in that sidebar and post is not. So there are aspects here of the interface that apply to the block you're working on, and there are aspects of the interface that apply to the post you're working on. So activate post and look for categories, because I want this to go into the practice post category. It'll be much easier to find when we have 44 posts and stuff that happens in between the posting of those posts. We need a way to navigate, and posts and categories gives us that opportunity. I'm going to look for the practice opening category. I can either scroll through this alphabetized list that starts with 1, 2, 3, uncheck this box, or I can start to type practice, and there it is, practice opening. It happens to fall beneath a parent category called Tasks 2020. So this is the child of Tasks 2020. You don't need to click both, just choose practice opening and then look for a way to publish. How will I publish now that I have done all I need to do? Oh, look at that. How do you like that? I'm going to publish by clicking the publish button here in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to be patient because this often takes a bit of time. WordPress is a very active site, and sometimes, oh, look at that. Are you ready to publish? Why it double checks, I'm not sure. It wants me to look at my settings. I'm going to be public, and it's publishing immediately. And I'm never going to use tags because my professor told me never to use tags. They're just contradictory and redundant to categories, and we like categories. We hate tags. We're not going to add any tags. Avoid that temptation. Hit publish. It will update immediately. It will also tell us when it's done that I can view it. I have to look down in the other corner of the page, though. View post shows up in the lower left-hand corner, whereas publish and update are in the upper right-hand corner. So, and then I waited too long to hit view post. So I'll just go back out to Counterintuitivity and look for a new post. I'm gonna refresh the screen, see if there's any new posts. No, not yet. See if there's any new posts. Oh, this is hard scrolling. I don't know why. I wish you better luck with your mouse than I'm having with mine. Any new posts? Look at that, recent posts. Yours should appear under recent posts, which is just below all the recent comments. Recent posts, practice opening, David B. Dale. I want yours to look like this as well. It should say practice post, and then a dash, and then your username. And when I click on it, it will take me to the practice opening David B. Dale page. And notice below, it will show me what categories I'm in. If I go down below my About David B. Dale, it says the entry was posted in practice opening. And if I need to edit it, because I'm logged in and because I'm an author of the page and because I am the author of this post, I can click on that tiny little edit button and open it back up again in the author field and change something if I need to. Assuming this actually happens, there we go. I didn't mean to leave that there, so I'm going to erase that. I'm going to backspace out of that, and then I'm going to update. In the upper right-hand corner where it used to say publish, it now says update. I'm going to click on update. When it's done updating, it will tell me that I can open it. I'm going to go down to the lower left-hand corner, find view post, hit that button, and there's the post again with that offending little line of gibberish removed. And that is the process. I'm going to stop sharing now and then log out of this Zoom to keep these things short so that you're more likely to come and visit them. So thank you for your attention. Drop me a line any way you know how, text, email, or somewhere here on Canvas. Ask me for clarification if I was unclear. Thanks so much.